Curt's starting to get his first glimpse back in the background. I'm not sure if y'all can even see it yet, of his next challenge.
Fitz Roy.
Now don't worry, he's not going to climb to the top of that thing. Only extreme crazy climbers do that.
But you never know.
But he will be going to the base of that thing. Another epic hike he'll be doing. We're headed to a little town called Chaltén. We still have about an hour and a half to go. The drive has been a lot of the same landscape, except for we've been following along this beautiful milky blue river. We're passing lakes that are amazing blue colors. In the background you have beautiful mountain ridges. We have a lot of these same kind of little hills we've been passing for a while, but we went through a section with some pretty multicolored mountains that looked like cake layers.
Yeah, they were striped.
Striped mountains. So it's been a nice drive. The wind is an issue today, not really bad, but there is wind, as there seems to always be in the Patagonia summertime. But soon we'll be doing a driver swap, passing another beautiful lake, getting closer to our town. So we pulled off at a mirador specifically to get a glimpse of, or our first real non-driving glimpse of the famous mountain Fitz Roy. It's overlooking this beautiful blue lake, and to our surprise and enjoyment, little Fox family came out to play. So we spent a little bit of time getting some cute shots of them. They were curious. And
they were cool. There was 4 of them.
Yeah, they were super cute.
And they were a little too comfortable around us. They were kind of playing with each other, but it was cool.
I think we're probably at a spot where they probably can rummage for some food. People might stop here for a little picnic lunch or something. So I don't think it's ideal, at least not in the efforts of protecting wildlife. But they were cute nonetheless. And now it's time for the driver swap. And we get back on the road. We got to drive closer to that Fitz Roy mountain.
I'm going up to that, guys. I'm going up there. So, some pretty epic stops along the Patagonia Andes Mountains in this huge glacier field. But we're pecking up along here. And after Tres Lagunas, and then El Calafate, and Fitz Roy. Man, we are getting spoiled by these beautiful blue glacier lakes and these jaggedy Andes mountains covered with snow when we started on this journey. And even now, a lot of people ask us, do you have a TV, or where is the TV? So on a Sunday afternoon, we decided to drive on up here. And Snow and I were just talking about how it's a Sunday afternoon. We're just kicked back, watching TV.
The windshield is our big screen TV.
Big screen, 360 TV.
This is a pretty good channel.
Yeah. The Nature Channel. The Van Life Nature Channel. We're so fortunate to be getting this view. If you read the reviews about Fitz Roy in this area, a lot of people come here, only have a day or two to see it, and so many report that they never get to see it because of the clouds. It is a bluebird day. It is gorgeous, and it is a stunning, breathtaking view. Good morning, everyone. It is dark 30 here in El Chaltén, and I am fixing to go on what is considered to be the most epic hike in all of Argentina. One of the two most iconic hikes in all of Patagonia. I did the other one, Tres Lagunas, and it was absolutely stunning. This hike, I got up this morning, well, to be honest, I was up at 4:30, but I am on the road. It's 6 a.m. The official start time is 6 a.m. However, I've got a little bit of a walk up to the trailhead. We parked down the street, and so let's go. I want to tell you about this trail, but I also want to get started. We're going to try to beat the crowds. We're going to try to beat the weather. We had a blue sky day yesterday driving in, and it was absolutely epic and stunning. And so the weather forecast looked really bad today. Woke up this morning and it looks pretty good. Still dark, as you can see, but I want to hurry up and get up there, hopefully beat this weather. But it is like 80% chance of rain today, guys. Gotta use my flashlight here to show you the sign. We are at the big board, Famous Fitz Roy, which is the name of their signature mountain here. Distance 20 kilometers. You can see here it says it's going to be about an 8-hour estimated hike. All right, these foxes are going crazy out here, barking and carrying on. I don't know if you can see the eyes moving or not. Here he is. I made it up the first little climb there, little incline, not all the way to the top of that, but I had this nice little vista al Chaltén. I can actually see the van in the shadows down there. We parked overnight on the street in front of a little restaurant, so we had Wi-Fi. We had a nice meal at the restaurant. But you can see kind of the glow of the sun up there. It's still not out. Street lights are still on. It's a little odd walking on the trail in the dark. Fortunately right now it's sandy. Foot placement is good. And we got this incline, but the cool thing is we beat everybody out here. So we are at the 1 kilometer mark. I do believe you can see that. We got the light to see that. But we turn the corner into the wind and we have a giant boulder field we're gonna pass through. But as we kind of come around to this side of Fitz Roy, the winds definitely pick up significantly. And here we're coming up in a nice little mirador. So we're coming up on this boulder field, and it's a nice little mirador. Oh, look, and there is Fitz Roy. I don't know if you can see that, but the sun is coming out just enough to illuminate it up on the sky. And I just got an extra motivation. I definitely want to see that morning sun light that thing up. But we have good visibility. There's a little clouds around it right now, but for this early in the morning, it's blue sky. It's a little bit windy. It's about 40 degrees. We're making good time. We're only at the 1 kilometer mark. 10 kilometers one way. Woo! Let's go. Step by step, moment by moment, the sun's continuing to climb, and the views just keep getting better and better. We're still climbing, just like the sun. The clouds are starting to turn pink a little bit. Definitely a little bit more light. But if you look back there, the sun still hasn't poked up yet. I think like on all these, you can look at all the pre-trail maps you want, altitudes, distance, and it gives you some indication. But till you get up here, you really don't know what it's like. And like on most comments, it's not as flat as everybody says. It's definitely more uphill, which I thought it was going to be. You kind of start buying into what other people say after a while when it's said so many times, but definitely not super steep, but every step is up. Do all the research you want, but when you get here, it looks a little different. Here we are at an intersection. Both of them go to Laguna de los Tres, which is where I'm ultimately headed. But one kind of goes to the camp, the other goes to a mirador, so I have to take my pick. It looks like the one to Lago Capri is a little bit more direct and shorter. Additionally, looks like you got a lake view, so I'm taking that. So the sun's just come up, but I'm in this forest. It's behind me, so I can't really see it. But I turned the corner, and although it's kind of partially blocked by trees, I can see Fitz Roy up there, and the morning sun is just lighting it up, and it looks absolutely crazy, off the charts, epic and stunning. Oh, come on, weather, hold, fingers crossed, guys. We need the weather to hold. Smartly crafted trail through the twisted trees, but when they every once in a while just give you a glimpse, an epic glimpse of the prize, it just gives you extra boost of energy, keeps you going. The problem is I find myself picking up the pace because I get excited, and you know, this is an 8 to 10 hour trek. I mean, I read lots of reviews where people said it was even 10 to 12. So pacing yourself throughout the day is important. We've got 2 liters of water on this hike, and I've got 2 bananas, an apple, and some snack bars. So we should have plenty of food. I've got a raincoat, and I've got plenty of layers of clothes. Right now I'm actually sweating, thinking about peeling one off. But usually I find when I get up to places like this at the top, the weather's completely different, cold and windy. So we have layers, so we'll peel them off and put them on as needed. All right, clearly we've made it up to an area that allows camping. A lot of tents through here. There is a big circuit here called the Humil Circuit. It actually goes across some glaciers and some ice fields and has some pretty steep climbs in it, like where you have to rappel and whatnot. Oh, we are at kilometer 4, so we're cruising along. We're winding around through this little forest and this lake, and up in front I see coming down the mountain a big glacier. Now this is not a glacier that's in a laguna, it's on the mountains, but you can still see that it's pretty compact. It's got some blues in it. And just a reminder, we are on the southern, sort of eastern edge of the 3rd largest glacier field in the world, the Patagonia Glacier Field. And if you take away the North and South Pole, which is where the 2 largest are, it's the largest that's not on the poles. So it's definitely a cool breeze coming off the mountains, which is kind of what fuels these glaciers, and it just makes for some really epic views. And we're coming up to another map. All right, we're staying to the left, guys. You see, we're wanting to go up here to Laguna de los Tres. 6 kilometers. All right, it's 8 a.m. and I'm really picking up the pace, getting closer. This thing keeps getting bigger and bigger. The glacier with the waterfalls over there to my right. Fitz Roy's up in front of us. We're probably about 7 kilometers in. The wind is picking up, as you'd expect coming off these mountains. getting colder, and I felt a few drops of rain. Now behind me the sun is beaming, so I think we might be okay, but we're definitely gonna keep pushing the pace. But I had to pause and breathe in you guys' ears. I tell you how stunning this is. Look at that, guys. Look at this little interesting bit right before the tough part. So this is like a little marsh, if you will, that's been created by the water coming down the glacier. It looks like it's found a nice little slow moving spot here, and the grasses have really taken in, and there's a nice footbridge across here. And again, it's really beautiful. Normally in a spot like this we would see some Patagonian geese or something like that. I just think it might be a little bit too windy right here. Alright, sort of the big tower, Fitz Roy, sticking out in the middle. It's kind of covered by a cloud. But if you follow that straight down to where the green starts, just below the rocky area, it looks like there's a switchback trail going up through there. And I bet that's the hard part. It looks super steep. Definitely looks like a trail. And if we're going up there, oh my, what a view.
From the van. We are parked on the street. I think Curt probably told you this morning as he was headed out, in front of a little restaurant that we grabbed a yummy pumpkin corn salad last night. But we checked the weather last night and it was supposed to rain and actually be an icy mix today, almost all day. I was a bit bummed out for Curt and his hike, but he kept his spirits up. Me and Vanna just pulled back the window screens and look, it is bluebird skies. Now there are clouds in the distance. He's probably fighting against time because I think the rain probably is moving in. But look at how pretty it is for his hike. He's been gone for a few hours. Oh, I'm so excited. So today, me and the kitties will be staying cozy and warm in the fort. I'm about to have some coffee. I just finished my oatmeal. I'll show you guys G-Money. He's back here getting him a little vitamin D, laying in the sun. Hey, buddy. What are you doing? He's sleeping. Are you a lazy boy? He is. But we're about to have some coffee, and then I'm going to crawl up into the bed, get out the computer, and do some editing. That's what I've got going on today. Nothing exciting. So I'm gonna send you guys right back to Curt.
It's kind of funny, or maybe ironic, that you go your whole life and you don't know about something. It's right there, but you don't even know it exists. And on this journey there have been so many pleasant surprises. And now I've seen the Patagonia label and I've heard about Patagonia, but when you get here, I didn't really know what it was like, and I certainly didn't know about Fitz Roy or Torres del Paine. Maybe you already do, but there's a magic in the discovery of discovering places like this, and as popular as it is and iconic as it is, stepping foot up here and experiencing it like this is almost kind of beyond words. But this has been an educational process on so many levels you guys can't even imagine. And I know some of you are like, hey, you should speak Spanish better, or you should do this better, you should do that better. We are very happy with the rate at which we're able to learn different things as we go through the way, and learn things that stand out to us are important, and we try to share those, and we hope we're sharing things that you find interesting as well. And we love having you guys along on the journey, so thanks. If you guys have not subscribed yet, please do, and or turn on your notifications. But I had to take a little break here before we head up to this last little piece. I do think we're almost to the switchbacks that I saw, and so I think it's even gonna get steeper maybe for the last 40 minutes. So a little calm before the storm. All right guys, it is 9 a.m. so 3 hours to this steep part. Right now I'm exactly on track. They say this is an hour up. I have my doubts. It'll probably take me an hour 15, hour and 30. But anyway, we're about to start to climb. 1,000 meters. Should be interesting. Let's go. All right, here's the warning sign. Difficulty. Time estimated 1 hour. Good physical condition is required. Unstable terrain. Use proper shoes. Avoid the wind, rain, snow, or ice. I don't know how to do that. From this place, calculate the time to return in daylight. This is a steep slope, and it's only 400 meters, so that's 1,200 feet, and in 1 kilometer. So that's pretty aggressive.
I am fairly well now, I am strong, I am goodbye, I'm a long way from home. I am an orchard at the start of spring, I am a mockingbird I love to sing, and I'm gonna fly, I'm gonna fly. I am an old road walking on my feet, I am laughing neath the weeping willow tree, I am a dog barking, a honeybee sting, I ain't no angel but I've got my wings, I'm gonna fly, I'm gonna fly. I'm gonna fly, I'm gonna fly, I'm gonna fly, I'm gonna fly. I am moving, I am flesh and bones, I am a gunshot with a microphone, I'm a boy at the window as the summer sun sets, an old man in winter, nothing more, nothing less, I'm gonna fly, I'm gonna fly.
Honestly, guys, this thing has gotten so huge, I can't even fit it all into one shot. As you can hear, The wind is howling here. But we did make it up to the glacier lake. And I think we're gonna go ahead and go down here. Maybe dip our toe in the pool, so to speak. So as I sit here and just take in this beautiful place, I can see the fog setting in right behind the mountains. I don't know if it's gonna clear out or if that's it. That's all the universe is gonna give us today. But it was enough. It's time to head back. We're only halfway there, but the good news is it's all downhill from here. There's a little rain mixed with snow, and the forecast was calling this, and I don't think this is going away. This was supposed to happen earlier this morning. I think this front stalled or whatever it is, weather pattern. But you can see on the rock, it started to rain and I think snow. So we got to get out of here. You can see the rain coming across the mountains. It's trying to set in. The sun's trying to burn it off. Look at all these people who are just getting up here. So these people probably started at normal time. Another example, it helps to sometimes get a jump. I hope the sun wins today for these guys.
We have had a productive day here in the van. Curt has been gone for 9 hours. I know it was epic, but I know he's gonna be wore out. We just picked G-Money some grass. Vanna's sleeping on the dash. And I'm fixing to prep up some food for Curt. Gonna do my best to have it done and warm when he gets here. Or at least where it'll only take a few minutes to get it heated back up. He's gonna be hungry. Vanna's on the move on the dash. Maybe she knows Curt's close.
Alright, see if you can spot the van. It has not moved since this morning. Same spot.
Our crazy mountain climber's back. And I'm right. I thought it might up there. Was it cool?
Just for a minute. The views were so good. I mean, I'm leaving there, and every time you can just look back and see it, you just have to stop, take a picture, and it was just really stunning. I think I did a better job of pacing myself here than I did Torres del Paine.
Oh, good.
However, I think this was a little longer hike, but they're
about the same?
Yeah, but I'm in better shape this time, so.
All right. He's back, guys. Let's get him some food. The only gas station in town. It's built in a container. We are way out in the middle of nowhere to get to some of these places we take you guys. But as we're getting ready to leave this little town of El Chaltén, oh, you can't see it right now, but maybe I got it on the dash cam. Oh, there it is. A beautiful rainbow shining down on the little town.
Going right up over the mountain, actually, and landing in Chaltén.
How about I get out and see if I can get it better, because I'm also gonna put a sticker on the gas station. All right, the end of the rainbow shines down into the valley on this little town. You can barely see it going up over the mountain, but it's there. Here's our teeny tiny little gas station. We are filling up with diesel. We've got 220 miles till the next station. All right. Leaving our mark. Curt came and he conquered Fitz Roy. Didn't you, Curty?
It's awesome.
We are leaving this epic little backpacking town with the cool little culture, with healthy people all over the place climbing mountains, because Curt has conquered the trail.
Yeah, but I haven't conquered the name. I want to call it Chantal, but the name of it is Chaltén.
Chaltén.
So I don't know how many times I boogered it up during this video, but
It's El Chaltén.
it won't be the last time, I'm sure.
But as we leave here, I will let you know that in our next episode, we are going somewhere that has been on my bucket list for a very long time. It is quite a drive to get there, and we have to cross the border back into Chile to do it. But we'll be doing all that on the next episode.
Yes, we will.
See you guys in a few days. Cheers! If you like this video, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you guys know when we put out new videos. And don't forget, you can always follow us over on Instagram to see what's going on in between videos. Cheers, guys!